Side killer means business today and chooses violence. Tsubasa sticks his hand in the campfire he made. Amber finds a stereo, presses play, and I think it's still playing this. Well, this is fun. I never get to do this with these homies. Good day, good people. It's another fine day in the year of the resolve. And let me do a little double check. Yep, I see something that I'm unsure why this has happened. Anyway, I'll get there in a second. First and foremost, welcome to Friday. Prime time. That's not prime. It's technically probably prime time for some of you, especially if you're in like Europe. I guess it might be post-prime time. It might be like late night TV. Look, it's time for the Danganronpa Hunger Games. It sounded crisper in my ear for some reason. These are on the opposite way. I was like, this sounds a little bit different. The left side of the music for this is, I think, slightly different than the right side, or maybe it's just my brain is so attuned to, or maybe it's because it wasn't quite fitting on the ear in the direction. Look, we're good now. I was saying, I don't normally have an opportunity to run this simulator. I don't, well, I mean, like, during the finale time I do. But I don't often have the time to run with these characters, with these OCs, so I'm actually very excited to have that opportunity, because it is the OC free-for-all. And it could be for the OC Championship, or the OC Tag Team Championships, or both. Fascinating, isn't it? Also, there's an interesting group of 3 here. So I guess there is a chance that this entire group of 3 could become OC Tag Team Champions. It would be our first trio. And I think that's really interesting, but I digress. First and foremost, let's start at the top. We have every single OC this season. We've got Arya, Dawn, Sylvanos, Tigra, Ribbon, Pi, Murasaki, Nathan, Jacob, the Lawyer, Stell, RPAosis, Matens, Satsushi, Pinto, Panth, Dimitri, Amber, Kyra, Do, Takuto, Alex, Kaylee, Johnny, Golden, No, Jags Fan 08, Atsumi, Vera, Delaware. I don't know what it is. Every time I see Delaware, I'm like, oh yeah, the state. I think Delaware is a really good name. Tsubasa Nunzio. Hold on, let me get some more enunciation on there. Tsubasa, Nunzio, Daruma, David, Evelyn, Rihan, E48, aka Eva, Momo, and our co-champions Legault and Kiku. For some reason, I'm not entirely sure why, they've kind of split it off. They've split between. And I think they may have even fooled Sundavy, because he didn't do a wheel spin for the both of them. He should have done, I think, twice as many wheel spins. And maybe even have fooled the Agent of Chaos bros. I wonder why and how that happened. Crime Hunters start our tag team division this season. We have Yukine and Mei. Crime Hunters lead the congregation. Ringo and Kara. Unsolved Mysteries has Apollo and Scary E. Monster Mash will do the mash. We'll do the Monster Mash. Michi and Helsing. Earth Science has Lynn and Monalise. Big Time Plush with Rona and Melody. Gaming Conventions has Psykiller and Mochi. Robo Research has Ryu and Randobot. Greenhouse Dolls has Kitamura, who's been here for a long time. I don't know if we've ever like given Kitamura the props that Kitamura deserves. We gotta give Kitamura some props. Iris Rose also deserves some props. Gosh Gom, Skyland, JFJ, XSP, and let me read the names, Custodial Services, and we don't talk about Bite the Bullet. Magic Show has Romaz and Hiriko. Frenzied Beast has Nina and Felix. Close Inspection has Katura and Isamu. American Alpha has Naomi and Avi. Proud of them. And Forever Failures has your tag team champions Tingy and Beta and. That's what's up. So, as the very face cowboy Avi, as they say, because every so often I look over there in my hat because I get to record and I bring it into the room every time that I get to record. I'm like, oh yes, it's cowboy Avi time. One day, I'm gonna get a headset that'll just like go around like the band on the the back of the head, so I'll be able to wear that cowboy hat too. That being said, because you know it won't fit underneath the hat because my head too big and my hair too big. Anyway, setting aside all of that, I would tell you to make your picks, but for right now we have to see if what has been avoided all season is about to go down. Shall we? I believe we shall. And in... Nope, that's the wrong wheel. In 3, 2, 1. Also, this is probably a premiere, so hello to you, live chat. This is the OC Agent of Chaos wheel. We will be spinning it. If I can get my arm off this poster, I need to get another, like, what are they called? Poster tack? Yeah, I needed to get another one for here. Because, you know, I never got another one where I moved Iroh right there and then put you... Regardless. That's a future me problem. The current me problem is we have to spin this wheel not once, not twice, but thrice. For Legault and Kiku, and of course the tag team Agents of Chaos as well, onto Forever Failures. Let's find out how it goes. First, let's spin for Legault. And if it hits for either Legault or Kiku, that means Chaos reigns. So first, Legault narrowly avoids it, but that ain't over yet. This wheel continues to spin. This time, Kiku. Will it be a title unification? It will be. So at the very least, the OC Championship is on the line. However, Rose ain't the only one spinning this wheel. Now Close Inspection have their eyes on the prize as well, looking right down at Forever Failures. However, they failed to hit the wheel on Forever Failures all season. Will that change today? We'll even do a nice little reset of the wheel. Let's find out. Will this match be winner take all? It will be. Okay, well that's cool. I'm not gonna put on the jacket because, well, at this point in time, I'm wearing this little game theory. This from their St. Jude live stream. I was like, yeah, the proceeds are all going to St. Jude. Yeah, I'm gonna get one of these. But I also want to, you know, give Matt Pat his props. He did help me get through college. I watched some GT Live a lot during the good old days in college, studying in the library. That was some background study entertainment for me. But with that in mind, it's winner take all. So, while as we take a step back, every team that's not already on the bracket has an opportunity. The highest placing singles competitor will be going on to the singles bracket. The highest placing tag team that is not already on the bracket, of course, goes on to the tag team bracket. But now, everyone has really a goal to get first, because the winner of this will be holding that singles championship and the tag team titles. So now these districts that are together, they could rock out and they could win gold. Like District 5, Jacob and the Lawyer, they could win together. They could form a new tag team just like that. District 9, Dimitri and Amber, just like that, could be a tag team. We'll have to defend the tag team titles. Or we could see someone who entered tag team competition like Saya Killer could come through here, win this game, and then also win the tag team titles for gaming conventions while holding that singles championship alone. It is winner take all, and it is so exciting. I've never gotten to do this, so I'm like, ooh, and we never have like winner take all rules in the normal Hunger Games, so I think that's really neat. I'm actually really pleased. Please just punch. Good job, Agents of Chaos. Y'all know how to know how to make a show. Make your picks first, second, and third live chat. I guess pick teams and or districts. I'll pick as well for districts. I'm actually gonna say District 5, the lawyer. I think the lawyer is gonna win this one from District 5. For second, I gotta still look. I didn't pick them last time, so I feel okay picking them this time. I gotta pick Big Time Plush because I love the name. I'm gonna actually pick Rona from Big Time Plush. I think Rona's gonna come through on this one, which means they would win back-to-back games in OC Action, which would be pretty incredible. And lastly, I think I'm gonna go back up here, and I'm gonna take someone who's got a lot of experience. Maybe not a lot of experience. I was looking at District 4, but for some reason I'm drawn down to District 10. I'm thinking Kyra, former OC champion. I think Kyra's gonna win this one. I should probably get my water because my voice is trying to die. So, while you guys continue to make your picks, which will just be a second because my water bottle's right over there. I'm gonna go. You know, since the titles are on the line, I thought to myself, maybe I should get a championship too to hold on my shoulder. The Mets championship. It's all about the Mets, baby. But today, it's all about the OC Tag Team and Singles Championship, all on the line. And I know y'all are ready. You're willing. You want this moment. So while I drink this water, Asnir will definitely come up and won't cause me any trouble, correct? I'm not picking you up. You can stay on the ground. I thought we were done with this. It was so calm, it was so delightful for a long time. We were getting along. Do I have any other dive because I'm peeved with Asnir? Ah, this one's right on my desk. The old Monokuma die that was made by District 2's Tigra Valentine. Hey, you know what? I'ma roll it. Screw you, Asnir, not today. It's all about me, it's all about the Mets, and it's all about your OC. So, 2 good tosses. Whatever's right here is how many times we're simulating it is going to. Wow, okay, well, shockingly enough, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but that is 6 times. Also, I don't know if like we ever get a chance to. I don't really bring this thing out too much, but like, check that out. Little Monokuma eye. It's just really nice. And then the 1, or rather the nat 20, covered in the pink blood. You'll love to see it. It's so good. It's one of my. It's one of the my favorite things that I've gotten from somebody. Love it to bits. That being said, I hope y'all are ready. This is time, and we actually from a D20 just got a 6. Well, I should not play any Dungeons and Dragons. Not 1 time, not 2 times, not 3 times, not 1 time, not 4 times, not 5 times. Oh man, I really got a 6 on that D20. Hold on, y'all go ahead and do your thing with the 6. I'm gonna roll this again, and like I better get more than a 6. Come on, hit me up. Y'all, I got a 4. We're going. Proceed. Go. The bloodbath, it's here. Horn bears, get out here. I can't believe a 6 and then a 4. My character gonna die. My character gonna die. You hear me? My championship, my character gonna die. I need to play Baldur's Gate, not gonna lie. That might be something Twitch AV needs to do. Hey, let's proceed. I really rolled a 6 and then a 4. I'm gonna scream. Iris finds a torn photo of Yukine within her pocket, and the word friend is scribbled on the back. Nina and Skykiller fight for her back. Skykiller gives up and retreats. Fair because Nina's wild. A stray bolt of lightning causes Kara and Legault to switch bodies. Kaylee opens a pack of gum machines to the arena. Said Sushi, Delaware, and Kiku appear out of nowhere. like an RKO and asks for a piece. Dimitri runs away from the cornucopia. Pants gets down on one knee and proposes to the lawyer before he can react. Give an answer. Goshgam beheads Pants with a sword. Oh no. Leaving the lawyer in a state of shock. I believe that's Pinto's partner. All alone, Pinto. Good luck. However, we've seen a couple of times where the person in last, their partner wins the whole game. And we've seen a couple, I think we've seen it one time where the person in last, maybe more than once, even so, their partner wins the championship. I digress. Katora finds David hiding in the cornucopia, but David kills them. Don runs away from the cornucopia. Ringo runs away as well. Don't forget about David. David has had a hot streak in the past. Will that continue today? Could become a double champion. Ringo runs away from the cornucopia. Oh, thank goodness. No reptiles with Ringo. Oh, you'll love to see it. Apollo finds Kitamura's corpse in the cornucopia. And that's on me, Kitamura, because I may have said, man, we gotta give Kitamura some props. Been here for a minute, and then all of a sudden, you're perishing in the bloodbath. That may be the Jinx. Tigra enters the arena feeling a little under the weather. Monalise and Tingy, the Monalise and Tingy together is actually a super fun duo. Comforter and offer to take care of her this game. Rose and Avi try to find a way to escape. Morisaki runs away from the cornucopia, so does Michi. Pi grabs a honey glazed ham. Amber and Alex fight Romaz and Arya. Amber and Alex survive. Romaz and Arya both out of this one. Lynn seals Dew inside of an explosive barrel, rolls it over to XSP, then shoots it. XSP dies in the explosion, but Dew somehow makes it out unharmed. Lynn, we acknowledge you. Oh man, I really love this championship. I gotta bring it on more often. Melia runs away from the cornucopia. Eva finds a vision in the cornucopia. Ribbon finds a teleporter or teleports them to the Despair Dimension. This sparks the question of who would build a teleporter to the Despair Dimension. Then I looked down a little bit early and I said, oh no, Beta, she's going wild. With Daruma inviting Aoxus, Pinto, Skyland, Mochi, Ryu, Takuto, Isamu, and JFJ to a party, a super kick party. Beta and Daruma super kick everyone one after another, kicking their heads clean off. And more importantly, that means in the very first round, Beta and Daruma, we acknowledge you too. Bite the bullets out of here. Yeah. Maybe there's a good luck charm, yeah. Stella and Rona engage in a friendly knife fight. Naomi and Momo wrestle over a bag. Asumi comes in, throws pocket sand at both of them, allowing her to snatch the bag with ease. Johnny finds a book titled To Cook Maintenance, a beginner's guide. Maintenance is both amazed and horrified at the level of detail within this book. No retrieves a trident from the inside of the cornucopia, rather. Vera receives a vision of her dying brutally at the hands of Scary E and Nunzio. As she sees them approaching, she uses foresight to avoid dying, rather. Helsing finds a model cornucopia in the cornucopia. Jags fan finds some AV-shaped popsicles inside of the cornucopia. Golden takes a running start and Superman Mum punches Rion, sending him flying across the arena. Kyra grabs a honey glazed ham. 2 honey glazed hams are in the arena right now. May grabs a sword. Sylvanos finds a vision in the cornucopia. All of the Archons leave something like that there. Tsubasa spins around with a machete, triple beheading Hiriko, Randobot, and Felix. Rest in peace to the 3 of them. A sudden urge of dread overcomes Evelyn as they notice Jacob staring at her. And Nathan runs away from the cornucopia. We lost a lot. I'm looking at you, Super Kick Party. A couple teams are completely out too. We'll proceed. We still have a day to get through as Daruma performs the Norian tradition of making Kaylee close 5 minutes after they meet. Golden actually bursts out the fact that he likes the Golden in a non-platonic way. The Gold actually accepts the confession wholeheartedly. Atsumi tells May that they're not a clown the entire circus. Michi tells the frustrated Nathan to chill out. Aw, Tengi, hold on, wait a minute. Aw, Tengi. Tengi says, don't you dare be sour. Clap for your world famous OC Tag Team Champs and feel the power. It's forever failures. Yes, it is. Who would have thunk that failures rock? Apparently they do. That being said, we do still have a little bit of game to go, a little bit of the day to go. As Sylvanos, Amber, Avi, and Nina make up the Alpha Team. You're dang right, we're the American Alpha Team. Sylvanos is the confident yet dorky leader. Amber is the explosives expert who doesn't think before she speaks. Avi's the transportation expert who thinks he knows better. Well, the aviator. transporting all of them. And some days I do think I know better, and some days I think I should know better. Neither is the sharpshooter. Who thinks that sarcasm is a personality trait? Nunzio. Rumors about season 3. Rose invades Dawn's privacy, listens to her sing in the shower. Dude does a sick kickflip but fails, the landing falls flat on their face. Melody plays chess with death and wins. Scary tells Pi that he's not a clown but the entire circus. Helsing pushes Dimitri off of a cliff during a knife fight. I feel like that's against the rules. David and Eva trade talents, so David has become a robot. Delaware, Beta, and Maintenance join the Adventurers Guild and are assigned roles based on their stats. Delaware is the Righteous Knight, Beta, the Wizened Wizard, and Maintenance is a janitor. Tsubasa smacks the taste out of Naomi's mouth, but that's my tag team partner, and we're going straight to the top. In fact, there's a distinct possibility that Naomi and Avi, American Alpha, could walk in with the championships. They do need to get far in this game. Hopefully I didn't jinx them. Gosh Gum receives a first aid kit from the comment section. Kyra gets their hand stuck in a can of Pringles. Rona breaks the fourth wall and compliments you, yes you, viewer, in particular. They said if anyone deserves a championship, it's you. I'm proud of you. Ringo receives mug supply from unknown sponsor. Jacob steps on a logo brick while barefoot and dies. Fair enough. Kara does a cool skateboarding trick to amuse Ribbon. Kiku accidentally bursts out the fact that they like Vera in a non-platonic way rather. Vera accepts the accident and confession wholeheartedly. Jagsman works for both Avi's and Yoko's because he's an extreme debt. Fair enough is Lynn. Alex and Noel band together to fend off the pack of starving wolves. The lawyer gets off to a rocky start with his new professor, Murasaki. Stell plants flowers around the grave of Iris. Iris screams out, "Hello, I'm still alive!" Stell simply says, "For now." For now. Psykiller spins so fast he becomes a human Beyblade. Apollo, Rion, track down and kill Momo. Not the Rusikov. Rest in peace to Momo. Satsushi starts planting seedlings in her garden. Evelyn ambushes Johnny and kills him. Monalise kills Yukine with a hatchet. And Tiger's trapped in a box with a small device that can release a deadly poison every hour. Is she dead? Is she alive? We'll find out when we click proceed because it is our fallen tributes. 22 of them. I don't know about you, but that's that's a lot, isn't it? But it is still the saddest of all moments for Panth, Katora, Kitamura, Romance, Arya, XSP, Aoxus, Pinto, Skyland, Mochi, Ryu, Takuto, Isamu, JFJ, Hiriko, Randobot, Felix, Dimitri, Jacob, Momo, Johnny, Yukine. Peek of the statuses, we have an amount of people left. 51, so still a healthy serving left. We have Dawn from District 1, all of District 2, all of District 3, all of District 4, the lawyer from District 5, Stell District 6, District 7's completely in, District 8's completely out, Amber for District 9, District 10's completely in, 11 stars Alex, 12 stars Kaylee, 13's in, 14's in, 15's in, 16, 17, 18 are all in, 19 stars Eva, 20 our trio still completely in, Crime Hunters have May, lead the congregation, Unsolved Mysteries completely in, Monster Mass, Earth Sciences, Big Time Plush all in, Psykiller survives for Mochi for gaming conventions, Robo Research out. Hate to see it. Greenhouse Doll stuff, Iris. Custodial Services has Gosh Gone. Bite the Bullet and Magic Show completely out as well. So is Close Inspection, the Tag Team Agents of Chaos. Frenzied Beast of Nina. American Alpha has Naomi and Avi, and Forever Failures have not given up those championships yet. Will they? That's the real question. I guess, unless there's some sort of tie, there will be some sort of new champ alert, so let's see how it happens. 51 left, if I remember correctly. We'll proceed though to see. Night 1 begins with Tsubasa finding an Etch-a-Sketch, somehow ends up breaking it in frustration. Scary buys a deed to a house, now he can have parties every week, baby. Maintenance works for both Avi's and Yoko's because he's in extreme debt. Lynn loves Avi as much as Amaki loves Kokichi. I didn't know that there was such a bitter rivalry. Delaware starts a beef with American President James K. Polk. Yeah, you know what? I'd beef with Polk too. Tiger chases Evelyn, May, and Kara trying to enforce a curfew. Rose goes to Avi's and is caught stealing. Stella, worker there, notices and stabs Rose before she can get away with it. Our Agent of Chaos for the singles is also out. Eva is about to die, but Atsumi says that doesn't count. Naomi's allergies keep her up all night. Michi receives spaghetti from an unknown sponsor. David and Kiku discuss if that big stone is a boulder or a rock. Leave it in the live chat or the comments. It's definitely a boulder. What are y'all talking about? Dude throws what they think is a Molotov at Kaylee, turns out the Molotov's just a rag, it's not even on fire. Jax fan grabs Kokichi by the throat. Violent. Rona and Saya Killer get into a submission lock. Rona is locked in Saya Killer's ankle lock. The ankle lock! That's not the submission move that we're used to from Saya Killer, but Rona must tap out and leave the arena. Hellsing, Daruma, and Pai cheerfully sing songs together. Nunzio finds an Etch-a-Sketch and some help, breaks it in frustration. Every day, Mona Lisa imagines a future where she could be with Ringo. Tengi walks into a portal. His molecules get all rearranged, and he gets shocked and dies. Rest in peace to Tengi. Satsushi can't decide whether Legault should live or die. Should he live or should he die? No. Should I stay or should I go? Apollo asks Kyra to help him go to sleep. Kyra then lifts Apollo up on her shoulders, hits that GTS. Apollo's out cold. I don't know if anyone, I think now does the GTS into German suplex combination. Sometimes when I see moves in the simulator, I try to relate them for you guys to moves that are in the AW, so they're like, oh, so that's what that is. Anyway, Don throws a slumber party and invites Rion, Melody, and Amber. The party turns sour when they all start to argue over what song should be blasting to the speakers. As an act of revenge, Ribbon blows up Vera. Beta can only watch in horror as this goes down. What did Vera do? Why? Murasaki wants to pretend that the airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars. She can really use a wish right now. Wish right now. Wish right now. Anyone else's hands a microphone is just a microphone. In the lawyer's hands, it's a pipe bomb. Boom. Nathan uses the spirit of the Great Pumpkin to change the arena date back to October. Iris finds a virus in the simulator and exterminates it. Where in the world is Null? Goshgam, Nina, and Alex get into a fight. Nina triumphantly kills them both. Sylvanos submits an application to join the squad. Perhaps get yourself some sunglasses. And Golden tries to sing himself to sleep, to slumber. Next up, we do have another day to get through. We'll see how it goes. Scary asks Murasaki if she likes boats. Leading Murasaki going on a tirade about how much she actually loves boats. Scary dies of boredom. There must have been some incredible boating game that we're missing out on. Maintenance finds a raft, maybe? The raft is pretty dope. Maintenance finds the door, puts it on. Jax fan suddenly yells out, "Maintenance the platypus!" Apollo starts planting seedlings in his garden. Legault wants Avi to give donuts a chance. I love me some donuts. Mona Lisa's still alive. Daruma starts a cult. The lawyers, Satsushi, Nunzio, and Evelyn happily join. Melody and Avi play tricks on Saya Killer while Ribbon steals from his room. Saya Killer notices what's going on and in a fit of rage, murders them all. Oh. Saya Killer, it was just a silly little prank, my guy. It was a hee-hee-ha-ha prank. Don't mess with Saya Killer, I see. Pai tells Dew that he is not a clown to the entire circus. Kyra signs a petition to change American Yeetball to football. Lynn confesses how much her love to Sylvano. Sylvano says cool, see a homie, and leaves. Nathan receives a gift from a secret admirer. Michi plays chess with death and wins. Atsumi mails Avi some brand new socks. I could use them. Iris grabs the table. The audience cheers in excitement. Nina is not funny, has never been funny, never will be funny. Rion sets off an explosive, killing Null, Delaware, and Kiku. Legault's still alive though, I believe. Tigra RKO's May from out of nowhere off of a cliff. Surprisingly, Tigra survives. Suvas actually bursts out the fact that he likes Kaylee in a non-platonic way. Kaylee declines the accidental confession, saying that she doesn't like him that way. Dawn and Naomi track down and kill Stell. Rest in peace to Stell. Kara hands Amber and Helsing an invitation to his birthday party. They tear up the invitation before his very eyes. David and Beta have a picnic on the cliff. No, nothing goes wrong. Who would have thunk? Eva works for Avi's. It is sick and tired of so many people defecting to Yoko, so she burns it down. Luckily, Golden, who works there, bought insurance just last week. Eva screams in agony and Ringo dies from thirst. Rest in peace. We lost another 16, which means it's another saddest of all moments for Rose, Rona, Tingy, Vera, Goshgam, Alex, Scary E, Avi, Ribbon, Null, Delaware, Kiku, May, Stell, Ringo. Well, let's speak of the statuses. We have less people now. 35 left, not to the size of the standard game. In terms of our champions, we do still have Legault. And we have Beta, the two people holding on for their respective championships. But remember, all titles are on the line today. Dawn, still in here, all of District 2, Sylvanos and Tigra. Pai for District 3, Murasaki and Nathan for District 4. District 5 has the lawyer. District 9 has Amber. 7 has maintenance and Satsushi. Kyra and Do for District 10. Kaylee for District 12. Golden for District 13. 14 has Jagspan and Atsumi. 16 has Tsubasa and Nunzio. 17 with Daruma and David. 18 with Evelyn and Rion. 19 with Eva. 20 with Legault. Lead the congregations off Kyra. Unsolved Mysteries have Apollo. Monster Mash completely in. Good for them. Earth Sciences. I should also bring up the list for tag teams because it's actually getting real close on the tag team front. I might go through it in a second. Earth Sciences completely in. Greenhouse Dolls have Iris. Gaming Conventions still have Psy Killer. Frenzied Beast has Nina. American Alpha has Naomi. And Forever Failures has a Beta. When it comes down to the tag teams, Forever Failures have a spot. Frenzied Beasts have a spot. Greenhouse Dolls have a spot. Earth Sciences have a spot. Unsolved Mysteries has a spot. Is it just... Okay, for tag team action, Lead the Congregation does have a spot. I think it's just down to Gaming Conventions that needs a spot, and American Alpha that needs a spot. So it's really, really interesting on that front. It's really a battle to see who lasts longer, Psy Killer or Naomi. So, without further ado, let's proceed and see if it happens. All of the other teams who needed a spot have unfortunately perished. It's close. It's close in that regard. Let's proceed. The singles action, though, is where it gets really, really interesting because there's one spot. We'll see if it gets got. We'll proceed and we see. Night 2 begins with Dew stealing the lawyer's first kiss. Nathan thinks he's the protagonist. In actuality, his partner is, and he's just a quirky comic relief character. Dawn has no weaknesses. Eva sticks her hand in the campfire that she just made. Apollo eats a turducken young. Hopefully, he can walk it off during the game. Sylvanos holds Avi's soundboard, gets a hold of it rather. Unfortunately, before he can use it, he gets caught by Avi and gets disqualified. Nope. Get yeeted. Iris uses a samurai sword to strike down Michi. Golden introduces Pi and Jagspan to his imaginary friend. There's nobody there. Lynn feels herself developing a crush on Kaylee. Legault finds an etch-a-sketch after a few hours actually creates a masterpiece. Atsumi relaxes by her fireplace. Beta's ultimate Lu move is fully charged, and Psy Killer says, well, if it's me against Naomi, let's get violent. Oh no. Psy Killer means business today and chooses violence. Tsubasa sticks his hand in the campfire he made. Amber finds a stereo, presses play, and I think it's still playing this. Rion finds a special charm that allows himself to transform into a magical girl. Now, it's time to fight some evil doers. Nunzio walks barefoot across the carpet of Legos, going against all logic and reasoning. He powers through the pain, reaches the other side. Kyra spends all night setting traps, keeping Helsing and Kara outside of the camp. David prays to Atua that he makes it out of here with minimal bloodshed. Of course, Monalise, Nina, and Satsushi enter a scrum debate with Naomi, Tigra, and Daruma. However, what would happen first? Avi giving Waffles a chancer. Avi rematching Thomas. Admittedly, it's probably the Waffles. Yeah, I think I hate Thomas more than Waffles. Evelyn hesitates to kill Maintenance, so Maintenance blows themselves up with a grenade. Well, that escalated quickly. We'll proceed and we see day 3 beginning with Amber using their special attack on Lynn, the Mega Destruction Ball of Darkness and Destruction. It did no damage. Dew and Kara insult each other relentlessly after getting into a bloody fight. Pi acknowledges Helsing. The ones are up. Kyra receives medical supply from a secret admirer. Nina's theorizing how best to counter Avi's jinxing. I'll remember that. Kaylee smells a rat. Naomi doesn't want to live on this planet anymore. Daruma wonders if Nagito has Nagito insurance. The lawyer panders to the audience. Iris attacks Murasaki, but Atsumi protects her, killing Iris. Tigra practices at archery. Legault start planting seedlings in his garden. It's not that time yet, but we're getting there. We're in the new year at least. Evelyn is the best there is, was or ever will be. Tsubasa embraces spring and plants roses outside of his camp. Not really spring yet, but alright. Nathan throws sand in the eyes of Beta, runs off. Psy Killer's allergies are so bad he sneezes the urine back to April. Rion uses a spell to suck the intelligence out of Dawn, which shockingly works. Dawn is literally dumbfounded. David dies from hypothermia. Satsushi wants to be a stepping stone for everyone else. Monalise sits down next to Satsushi, has a talk with her. Jagspan hands Apollo and Eva the invitation for his birthday party. They both tear it up before his very eyes. Golden tries to spear Fritz with a trident. And where in the world is Nunzio? Dead. Nunzio's dead. That is what happened. And that brings us to another saddest of all. Oh boy, no, we chose violence. I forgot violence was chosen. As the troopers are all forced to work in the arena's new restaurant, Hanks Let them cook. And we'll run it back, huh? Because Kara cooks a 5-star meal. Lin and the lawyer eat all the ingredients before they even have a chance to cook. Atsumi and Jags fan are having a brawl as Atsumi gets ready for a kick. Jags fan ducks, making Atsumi accidentally kick Murasaki into a vat of soup. Rest in peace. Nathan attempts to finish his creme brulee. Unfortunately, the torch is set to the highest setting, scorches the dish, and Dawn. Apollo accidentally locks himself in the freezer. Evelyn cooks by the book and makes a pretty cake. If the way was hazy, Legault doesn't cook by the book and it makes a pretty explosive cake. While in the oven, it explodes, taking out Nina, Pai, and Naomi, which means I believe Psy Killer earns a spot for gaming conventions. That being said, Mona Lisa burned the salad she was trying to make. How? Unknown. Daruma is kicked out of the kitchen while trying to mix Pepsi and milk. Yeah, no. Get out of here. That's tragic. Why would we do such a thing? Psy Killer and Satsushi eat all the ingredients they have before they have a chance to cook, rather. Tsubasa cooks by the book and makes a pretty cake. So does Eva. Kaylee attempts to finish her creme brulee, scorching Dawn and the dish. Golden has no idea how to cook, just puts ingredients together. It's incredible. Hank puts it on the menu. Amber and Rion duel it out with the butcher's knives in the kitchen. Amber is fatally stabbed by Rion. Beta's kicked out of the kitchen for trying to mix Pepsi and milk. Tigra burned the salad she was trying to make. How does one burn a salad? Kyra cooks a 5-star meal, and Helsing is actually kicked out for trying to mix Pepsi and milk. We are now down another 14. That brings us real close. It's within our final 20s. Is it within final 20? No, I think we're at 21 actually. Regardless, we lost 14, and it's the saddest of all moments for Sylvanos, Michi, Maintenance, Iris, David, Nunzio, Murasaki, Dawn, Apollo, Nina, Pai, Naomi, Du, Amber. Naomi, you did great. You represented American Alpha much better this time. I'm proud of you. We didn't quite make it to the tag team finale, but I gotta give props to Gaming Convention. Lasted just a little bit longer than we did, and still could win, and still could get the titles. That's a thing that could happen right now. That's a thing that could happen. That being said, the titles are all on the line. There's still no new champ alert. That's something to pay attention to. We still have Tigra, Nathan, the lawyer, Satsushi, Kaylee, and Kyra, Golden, all of 14, Jagsfan and Atsumi, Tsubasa. We still have Daruma, all of 18, Evelyn and Rion, 19, Eva, 20, Legault, and then we have one half of Monster Mash, Helsing, all of Earth Science, Lin and Monalise, Gaming Convention Psy Killer, who means business today, and Forever Failure still want to keep those titles and take another one. Could it be Beta? There's a lot of what-ifs going on, but we'll see what happens. We have 21, yes, 9 plus 10 left in this matchup. Let's find out if that devolves anymore. We're getting close to feast range, but we're still only at night 3. As Kara climbs into an Exisol, Daruma, Satsushi, and Kaylee ambush Lin, but Lin's able to fend them off using only a broomstick. Tsubasa and Tigra invade Rion's shelter, but fall victim to the booby traps he has in place. Oh my gosh. Rest in peace to Tigra and Tsubasa. Evelyn hates Nathan so strongly she created a squad against Nathan. Legault accuses Avi of not being the real Avi? Of course it is. Eva somehow magically transports herself to the elusive 13th month, D-September. This ends up being the end of them as the gods do not recognize that D-September is real. Kyra. Lost in time, Eva is. Kyra's unknown sponsor is Avi. Do I sense some bias here? Yes, absolutely. I picked Kyra from the get-go. Mona Lisa's bleeding out. Thankfully, she receives fresh blood from an unknown sponsor. Probably some murderer. Probably sucrose. Apartment complex? Really, the lawyer finds it quite simple. The lawyer. Golden finds a big red button, presses it immediately as if he were drawn to the glowing red light. Fortunately, it doesn't do a thing. Jags fan has let him into a fight. Jags fan gets clapped by the repairman. Oh, that's funny. Avi remarks how well Beta's doing. Surprisingly, Atsumi dies instead. Oh yeah, it's opposite day. That's why my picks are doing alright. Psy Killer stops, get some help. And Helsing finds a virus in the simulator and exterminates, so we proceed, and it is day 4. Escar sets on a Lego brick while barefoot, but shrugs off the pain, doesn't perish. Monalise, Golden, and Legault get into a storm with Satsushi, Daruma, and Psy Killer. Who's gonna get the rerun first, Shenhua or Eula? I feel like there's 2 different characters that we need to put in here. Like, I'm trying to think of who hasn't had a banner in a long time. Now I think both of them have had their banners. Nathan gets his hand stuck in a can of Pringles. Helsing punches Beta off of a cliff, screaming "Punch Club forever" to the heavens, which means that's our first new champ alert. We get another one is the real question as Kaylee camouflages herself in the bushes. Rion tries to find every Monokuma on the school grounds. Evelyn ambushes the lawyer and kills him. Not the lawyer. No, the lawyer. And it's Lynn's birthday. Happy birthday, Lynn. It's your birthday, Lynn. Lynn, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Lynn. Kyra becomes spherical. Spherical! We proceed. It is the arena event again. They're going back to Hanks. Apparently they're not done in there. Legault is still kicked out by security for mixing Pepsi and milk. Kyra's kicked out for the same thing. Monalise cooks by the book and makes a pretty cake. If the way is hazy, in fact, I don't think we're seeing too many deaths in this one. Satsushi doesn't know how to cook, mixes a bunch of things together. It's incredible. Hanks put us on the menu. Daruma, burn the salad that she was trying to make. How? Killer cooks by the book, makes a pretty cake. Also, I realized we're not zoomed in, so hopefully you weren't like struggling to see things. Kaylee accidentally locks herself in the freezer. Helsing and Kara eat all the ingredients before they even have a chance to cook. Golden is kicked out for trying to mix Pepsi and milk. Rion burned the salad, and Evelyn and Nathan are having a brawl. Evelyn is getting ready for a kick, but Nathan ducks, accidentally kicking Lynn into a vat of soup. Rest in peace to Lynn. We are down again. Now another 9. 9 gone. 12 remain after this Claire de Lune. No, saddest of all moments. 4. Tigra, Tsubasa, Eva, Jags fan, Atsumi, Beta, the lawyer, Kaylee, Lynn. Let's peek. We still have Legault, who's going strong. Keep that in mind, could walk out. What a weird district this would be to hold all the titles. Nutty, to be honest. Nathan could still be a double champion at the end of this. District 4. District 7, Satsushi could win it for maintenance. Kyra for District 10. Golden for District 13. Daruma for District 17. 18's completely in. Good for them. Evelyn and Rion. 20, once again, as I said, Legault is still in, holding on to that title. Lead the congregation has Kara. Could be a double champion. Monster Mash has Helsing, Earth Science has Monalise, Gaming Conventions has Killer, once again who means business, and that is our lot. I have a gut feeling that we might not be seeing Samurai Woman in this match, but we'll see. We'll see, I guess. I doubt it, but let's find out. Night 4 sees Legault wanting Avi to give Killer a chance. He did murder at Hunger Games Avi. But yeah, Killer's cool. Apartment complex, really? Golden finds it quite simple. Satsushi and Evelyn want nicknames similar to Ophelia Dusk and Odin Dark. I think you've earned them. Avi thinks Nathan is from Pokemon Sword and Shield. Yeah, he's the electric gym leader on route. Yeah. Or I guess in yes. Daruma finds a sleeping Kyra laying on the ground, raises the hand in front of her face, dusting off the shoulder, hitting that 5-knuckle shuffle. Monalise, Rion, Kara, and Helsing play a friendly game of Uno to the death. Rion wins, and the rest of them all perish. Kara, Helsing, and Monalise all out. Oh my gosh. Which is so good for Rion because his district, I think, is still completely in, but will they be in after the feast? Because I expected it. As I get my alarm ready because the cornucopias are replenished with food, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families, Daruma and Legault fight Golden and Kyra survive, which means it is a new champ alert. And that's not it, as Nathan is unable to convince Evelyn not to kill him. Killer doesn't go, Satsushi doesn't go, and Rion's determined to earn gold. It is Golden, Kyra, Evelyn, and Rion, who I believe are in the same district, Killer, and Satsushi as your final 6. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes. When we get to your final 5, will we skip Samurai Woman? We do. Oh, we do. It is Rion. Hands Kyra and his own partner an invitation to his birthday party. They tear up the invitation before his eyes, so Rion tears them to shreds. Killer sprains his ankle while running away from Satsushi, and Golden almost falls off a cliff but is able to earthbend his way to safety. We proceed again. We lost 8. There are just 4 remaining. I think. 4 sounds right. I think it's Satsushi, it's Killer, it is Golden, and it is Rion after this. Final, saddest of all moments, 4. Monalise, Kara, Helsing, Daruma, Legault, Nathan, Kyra, Evelyn. It is a fatal 4-way here at the end. Satsushi, Golden, Rion, and Sayakiller. All know what they want, all want this moment. Could be double champions, and for what it's worth, Maintenance could be a tag team champion, Null could be a tag team champion, Evelyn could be a tag team champion, Mochi could be a tag team champion as well, so hey, make some new picks. Make some saving grace picks, live chat. Comments, do what you gotta do, you know what to do. First and foremost, Golden is here. Actually, not first and foremost, Satsushi's actually here first. Satsushi has found success in the past, wants to be a double champion. It's something not many can say that they've done. But will it be Satsushi's time? Golden. Could it be the dawn of the Golden Age? Golden did take a victory before, could take another victory today. This time, it would be the grandest of victories, could hold both titles. Who would have thunk? Rion has 12 KOs! Oh boy! Rion has been doing some damage today, some damage. I think was a part of that, was part of one of those big events. Rion's going nuts. Could Rion win this whole thing? And lastly, Sayakiller, once again, who I said means business today. Does business mean 2 titles, 1 Sayakiller? Make those picks first, second, and third in the comments, in the live chat. I'm gonna make mine right now. For first, I'm gonna take Sayakiller. I have to. Sayakiller's the one who took out Hunger Games Xavier, so I have to pass that on to Sayakiller. For a second, I'm going to take Golden because I think Golden's still carrying some of that momentum from their shock victory in their first appearance. Could this be their second appearance, this time now holding 2 championships? I'm picking Golden for second. And for third, I would usually pick the person with the most KOs because in this simulator, sometimes that momentum does carry over. But I think I might go with Satsushi. I love them both, but if I have to pick third, for some reason my gut's saying Satsushi is gonna somehow, someway do this. I think Rion might come just short, but those are my picks. I've been wrong before. I've been wrong most of the time. Will I be wrong today, or will this be the truth? Let's find out what fate has in store for these competitors. In fact, it's not just any fate within our final 4. Within our final 5, rather, it is our final 4, and they're all caught. Satsushi, Golden, Rion, and Sayakiller, and what we like to call a golden crisis of fate. And speaking of, Golden is here. Could it be Golden's crises of fate? Let's proceed. Final 4 could all end when we click proceed. It's happened before. Will it happen today? No, but it does take us to 2. Because Rion finds that Etch-a-Sketch somehow creates a masterpiece. Sayakiller is sick and tired of the rivalry between Aves and Yoko, so he burns both stores to the ground. Sayakiller, this is the part where I get my revenge. You took me out earlier. I'ma get you too, Yoko. Let's get You're still playing an amazing match. And go on to the tag team finale. Satsushi has a fever dream while sleeping, wakes up next to Kyoko standing over them, and Golden dies from an infection, which means we're down to your final 2. Which means we're down to me asking you one question. That question is who? Will it be Rion, Satsushi? Satsushi, who I believe is partnered with Maintenance. Will Maintenance walk out with the tag team championships, and will Satsushi, who's been here for the longest, walk out as a dual champion, a double champion today? I could see it happening one more time. Will it be Satsushi, or will Rion, who has been here for a minute now as well, I'll be completely honest, find what it takes, the motivation, the determination to win this game and do the almost impossible. Become a double champion in OC action. Rion with the partner, Evelyn, I believe. Or will it be Satsushi with Maintenance, I believe? We're gonna find out. One of them, both of them single superstars this season. One of them will walk out with tag team gold unless there's a tie or unless there's neither, in which case, that would be funny, wouldn't it? Let's find out between Rion and Satsushi. One goal, and that goal sees. I'll ask it one more time, live chat. Rion, Satsushi. Comment, Satsushi, Rion. Both or neither. Let's find out together. Are you ready? Let's wait for the break, and Rion fires a slingshot at Satsushi with such precision that it kills her. Satsushi just falls short, and somehow, someway, Rion makes his moment. And I don't believe Rion's had a moment like this, a victory like this, or a victory at all. I think Rion has actually had some rough luck in past seasons, but this time, this moment, this is Rion. And Rion, after this, only terrible turnabout of the episode for Saya Killer, Golden, Satsushi. Well, that's all she wrote. So let's do it. We'll see everybody's statuses. There's only one solution here. 13 KOs, my gosh. Did deserve it, and once again, it is true. Right there with Evelyn. As we proceed, it's time. It is indeed time to say that you're winner. It was winner take all, and because Tag Team Gold was on the line, it was winners take all. And winners are here. Who would have thought that this moment would be his moment, would be Evelyn's moment, both of them already in their singles episode, but now, together, they're also in the tag team episode because you're winners and new tag team champions, Evelyn and Rion. And your new Danganronpa Hunger Games OC champion, double champion. You know him now. You love him now. Rion takes the win. And that's not like the worst news in the world for Satsushi, because Satsushi actually did not have a spot in the singles bracket, so Satsushi takes the free-for-all spot. Rion, who's already on the bracket, didn't need the spot, but did want some gold. He didn't want just some gold, he wanted all the gold. Rion, once again, major congratulations to you. Big props to you, and big props to Evelyn, because honestly, the both of you finished in the top 5. I think it is very fitting that the both of you walk out with those tag team titles, but Rion won that game, and Rion with 13 KOs and a dominant performance also walks out as Danganronpa Hunger Games OC champion. We'll go through some of our top few. Satsushi in second, Golden third, Saya Killer fourth, who needed that spot in the OC tag team bracket, so did get it for his team for gaming conventions for himself and Mochi. So good on them as well. But I must continue, we must go on. We have Evelyn, Kyra, Nathan, Legault, Daruma, and Helsing rounding off your top 10, but I like to go through everybody in here, give OC's one little last moment to shine. We had Kara, Monalise, Lynn, Kaylee, the lawyer, Beta tag team champion, now former tag team champion, but still, you know, in that spot. Atsumi, Jags fan, Eva, Tsubasa, Tigra, Amber, Dew, Naomi. Naomi, you were so close. Well, not really that close when you think about it, because Saya Killer kind of crushed, but we were one placement off. If Saya Killer had perished instead of you, it would have been real. But you know what? American Alpha, who knows? Maybe we'll partner up again in the future. Maybe, maybe not. Pi, 25th. Nina, 26th. Apollo, then Don, Murasaki, Nunzio, David, Iris, Maintenance. So it was so close to becoming a tag team champion because of Sushi. Michi, Sylvanos, Ringo, Stell, May, Kiku, former champion now, Delaware, Null, Arrow, Avi, that's me, that's Hunger Games Avi, but you know, I still empathize and recognize with Avi. He's had a tremendous time this season. Melody, Scary E, Alex, Goshgam, Vera, Tengi, Rona, Rose, Yukine, Johnny, Momo Rusakov, Jacob, Dimitri, Felix, Randobot, Hiriko, JFJ, Isamu, Takuto, Ryu, Mochi, Skyland, Pinto, RPA Oxus, XSP. Oh man, can we just acknowledge once again that XSP not only at the bottom of the pack, but also didn't get 69th place. We will acknowledge Aria for getting 69th place. Romaz, Kitamura, Katura, and Panth at the very bottom. But what a match. For Rion specifically, 13 KOs. That's nuts. That's wild. We don't see stuff like that happen too often. But once again, you guys do get one OC fan vote. I'm not quite decided what it's going to be. But it's probably open now. It's probably open now, right? Because I think your your tag team fan vote royale is probably starting, because you guys did get one in tag team action. You got 7, I believe, in singles action, and you have 1 for OC singles. But it's probably gonna be based somehow, some way on this episode. So, you know, if you did great or if you did terrible, you might catch a shot. That being said, we'll proceed again. Last but not least, it started with Panth getting down on one knee and Goshcom saying, "Get out of here, Panth. No proposing, no love here." But it all ended with Rion firing a shot at our sharpshooter and taking out Setsushi. Ironic, and good job to Rion. Once again, double champion. Rion, who would you love to see it. You do indeed love to see it. Beta had 8, Daruma had 8, Evelyn with 4, Saikyo with 4, everyone else with 3 or less, Tsubasa with 3, everyone else with 2 or less then. That is all she wrote. And I think that's good. We don't want this one to go on for too long. Not for too long. I think right around 45 is what I was hoping for in a game of 73 like this. I thought it was going to go a little bit longer, but you know, y'all were violent and you had 2 arena events. You loved Hank so much you went back. We'll go back to the reaping one more again. Congratulations once again to new double champion Rion, and of course, the combination of Evelyn and Rion together, tag team champions. Until the finale is by the number next week, and of course, get your fan votes in the description. Toodaloo, Flight Crew, live chat, thank you, comments, thank you for watching and submitting, because you guys make OC action every season. These, your creations, are the reason that these episodes exist. So once again, thank you for watching. The pieces are all in place. Knock, 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 knock.